Hey YouTubers, I am Rob, and I have been inspired lately by a lot of these videos that I'm seeing on the internet, on YouTube, about turning your car into a viable camper system. So I thought I would do that. I'm an avid mountain biker. I take a lot of trips to the mountains and various remote places to ride my bike. So I've been looking for a way to be able to sleep comfortably without having to set up a tent and all the work that can be associated with that, especially after a rain. You have a wet tent that you have to pack up that can have some dirt and mud on it, and you have to take that home, unpack it again, let it dry out. I wanted to save all that work. I wanted something that I could just sleep in my car, have a nice system for basically all the comforts of home that I can possibly create. So I have been searching on YouTube lately. I know there's a lot of people that are living in their car full time who have come up with some interesting ways to have those comforts of home. So I'm gonna start that journey myself. Again, my budget on this is basically nothing, so it may be a little bit of time before I can gather the things that I need, but I love the planning aspect of it, and then trying to make things work for the purposes that I need. So I thought I would record this journey and also share it on YouTube. So please feel free to follow me, and as I come up with different systems and strategies for creating things like showers and bathrooms, and how to go to the bathroom, how to take a shower, how I sleep in my car, what type of mattress and bedding system. I'm starting with quite a bit of things already, because I have attempted to sleep in my car before, and I have found some things that have helped me do that comfortably. But I want to improve it, and I want to be able to take longer and longer trips. So join me on the journey. So this is the space I have to work with. So I'm picturing a bed on the back here that stretches all the way down, that will then fold so that you can sit in the back seat or go down when you want to sleep at night. I'd like to have a small shelving unit over here to be able to store. Right now I'm just using some bags for clothing and food and things like that, and computer stuff that I just sort of line up along the bed, because the bed's too big right now for a shelving unit. But I'd like to be able to put a shelving unit in there so that things can store vertically as well. This over here would sort of be like a pantry area where there would be a cooler and just general stuff that I would need to reach. Well, right now with the bed situation, the mattresses that I was able to find are probably about that wide. So they extend almost the whole side, which is great for if there's more than one person sleeping in here. But right now, with only one person sleeping in here, it's just too wide. Delaying cutting it though until I know exactly what size is going to fit best for me, and I may try to find some cheap foam to put there just temporarily and be able to cut it down and test out for test runs. So previously, when I would sleep in here at night, it would definitely get pretty warm, and in the middle of the night sometimes a little humid from my breath. So I started cracking the windows, but I didn't want to have to deal with the bugs. So looking at some YouTube videos, I found these mesh window coverings, and they just slide over the windows like a sock, and you're able to put your window down so that bugs can't get in at night, but air can. So I'm excited to try that out tonight for the first time. So right now, here's the gear I'm working with. Again, this is all done on a very low budget, so things that I can find, and probably will stretch my time before I can get exactly how I want, but will all I'll need is some patience to be able to find things on the cheap. These two mattresses here are 3-inch or so memory toppers, and I found those at an estate sale, and they were being used as twin bed toppers. I found that 2 of them is very, very comfortable at night. They are a little bit wide for the back, However, eventually I may cut those down and sew up the bags on this end, maybe cut them over here so that I only have the amount of width that I need for myself. It would be even better if I could make them modular, like cut them so that they can be put back together if I have more than one person sleeping in the back, if my wife happens to join me. And I just used an old comforter that we had from one of our bedroom sets, and we didn't want it anymore. We got a new comforter, so I use that as a sleeping bag. It doesn't compact down very small. However, it's warm enough for me. It's free, so for now that's what I'm using. So a little thing I just learned here is you can see that the Subaru headrests on the back seat, they have a little bit of a forward slope to them. You see there? So when a lot of people are setting up their beds, they are trying to bridge this space here. And it's definitely a problem because I don't have a platform for underneath the mattress. So the mattress wants to fall down into that hole. And I was kind of just dealing with it. You know, I put a pillow on top of the mattress so that it would support my head just fine. But if you look at the other side here, I've noticed that if you actually reverse the headrest, it creates more of a level platform from the top. So even though the center isn't here bridge, I might be able to even reverse this one and see how it does, but this one kind of bends and twists a little bit more. But I typically sleep on the side, not in the center. So it's gonna be very interesting to see tonight how that works, if it effectively bridges that mattress and holds the mattress more level for me as I'm going. I do eventually want to build a platform for under the bed, but right now I'm not able to do that, so we work with what we have. So you can see with the mattresses fully opened up, doesn't leave a lot of space for other things. Now, some duffel bags can fit right along this edge, and the wheel well won't really interfere with a bag being right there on top, and that space does go all the way up. However, that's way more sleeping space than one person needs. I'm thinking that, you know, I would be just fine with about this much space here, which could put a small 1 or 2 shelf unit on the side here. That it'll be interesting to plan that out and see what I can be putting in there, and of course it'll probably just have to fit with the things that I need to be able to comfortably camp. The Subarus are great. They have this outlet in the back, so there could be a little electrical station there. That will be very nice. So you can see we have a king-size bed at home, so we have a very large comforter that I'm able to use. When folded in half, it's the perfect size for a twin. I don't really like crawling in and out of sleeping bags, so I really like having the blanket. Obviously, if I make it smaller bed size, then I would be able to use a smaller blanket to accomplish the same thing. It's also nice having a large blanket because even though this weekend I forgot my memory foam pillow that I like to sleep with, I will have the ends of the blanket that I can sort of roll up and make myself a little makeshift pillow. As I'm laying in here, there's way too much room for me. I probably only need to about right here. But you go through these little iterations of what do I have and what do I actually need, and you cut out what's not necessary. So that will be happening in the future, for sure. And so another thing I'm really excited about is this recent purchase I just made last night, is this backpacking chair. Again, this was given to me by a video that I saw on YouTube for car camping. Obviously you want things to be as small as possible. These are the chairs that we have been using. I'm with my daughter this weekend, and she wanted to come out car camping for her birthday and then catch some crayfish in that stream back there. And you know, you could see how much room. These were so tough to pack, and so this nice small backpacking chair collapses down, very, very tiny. So I was able to take it out, try it in the store last night, and was satisfied with its comfort level. So excited to try that today. So there's a small $15 chair, little bucket seat, and gives you a little bit of lounging support, but you can also sit up around the fire. So I think I'm going to be pretty happy with this. So hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to follow along, please feel free to do so as I go through different iterations and make some changes and find better things that work. I am happy to share them. It gives me something to do. So right now I'm going to go ahead and grab a nap, but please feel free to subscribe, follow, and I will see you again.